Hi and welcome back to Greenmark Builders TV. I'm Mark Kranenburg, and today we're going to talk about how to install an interior door properly and also do the trim. So what I'm doing right now is I'm removing the tabs for shipping. This is just to protect the door so it doesn't get damaged. A lot of people put the doors down right to the floor. I like to leave a little spacer so then when you put your door in, you're not dealing with the door coming so close to the ground that sometimes it rubs. I like it when you have at least quarter, half inch underneath the door. It also helps with circulation in your home. The first thing I do is I check which way the door is swinging. What I do is I put my back towards the hinge side of the door, and the arm that turns is the swing of the door. So this is my right arm, so this is a right swing door. This is a 32-inch wide door, right hand. I start by putting 2 shims, approximately hinge height, maybe a little bit above, just so it doesn't hit the hinge. Then I grab my door. This is a solid core door, so you're dealing with a lot of weight on this one. First thing I do is I set 2 nails. Once I get it flush, set 2 nails. Once you've set your 2 top nails, the first thing you're doing is you're trying to make this gap here an even gap. So what we do to get this gap even is we have to space out the bottom of the door. So once you've achieved the proper spacing at the top, what you do is you set your bottom. Then you go to the top of the door, put a little tension on the jamb, and I move down to the bottom of the door and slide my 2 shims inside. This is one of the most crucial parts because your doorstop has to line up perfectly with your hinge side, so then you don't have your door closing unevenly. Close your door until it's perfectly flush all the way up. And you can tell this by eyeballing up your doorstop. You see how that's perfect all the way up? So the door opening is always 1 inch wider, so you have a ½ inch on each side to be able to shim your door. This way you're able to get it to open and close perfectly. Then you do the same thing, and this is mostly just to get the proper gap from the top to the bottom. You want to make sure this one is just above the catch, so then you've got the most strength right there and it doesn't come loose. So I always do one last check that the door closes properly. Then I come back and I add 3 to 4 nails. And there you go. That's how you install a door. Thanks for checking out my blog. Be sure to subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and we'll see you next time on Greenmark Builders TV.